So I've been asking you guys in the comments of a lot of my videos for requests to do another drift build, and I've been taking requests for your guys' cars and what you want to see me build. And a lot of you guys have said build a Nissan. I pronounced that wrong. Excuse me. But Nissan S13. Excuse me. Nissan S14 is not in the game yet. We'll have to see about that guy. But let's jump in to the S13 and start doing some sideways stuff with it. So let's find it first of all. There it is. And I own one? I'm dumb. I used it in my Let's Play. Alright, well, let's just buy another one, then. Let's toss a stupid, crazy paint job on it. We will fix that up later on. But, let's go build this thing and have some fun with it. So if you're new to Forza games, basically how customizing works, let's actually jump into customizing and do all the body kits and everything first. So we're gonna slam it down, and basically what we're gonna do is make this car, first of all, look as cool as possible. So I actually haven't jumped into this car yet and seen what's available. So let's see. Oh, we got a carbon hood. We got a carbon hood. That looks... I guess I'll toss it on. Might as well, sure. All right, let's go for some side skirts. I don't really know what's available or how similar these are to previous Forza games. You guys will have to let me know in the comments down below. That was the same front end that I had in Forza Horizon. I remember that for sure. No wings on this thing. That's disappointing. I would have loved to toss a wing on this thing. Anyways, let's finish up our customization, our actual visual customization, with some rims, and I think we all know where we're going already, Volks, and we'll increase the size for those, and then toss on some power upgrades and do all the performance stuff. Alright, so let's just make these a little bit bigger. Let's go to, 18s look okay. They might be a little on the big side, but we'll live with it. Anyways, let's head out of here and go to the upgrade shop and continue upgrading this thing. So let's see our engines that are available for this thing. So we got the stock S13 engine. That is an RB26 from a Nissan GTR. That is a V8. And that is a 4-rotor. We've already done a 4-rotor drift build, so we won't do that again. I think we should toss in the RB26. Yeah, we'll toss in the RB26, because who can go wrong with a good old GTR engine? And we've already done our Aero, we've already done our tires. Actually, we haven't done our tire compound. We're going to toss on street tires. I find for me personally, you'll have to experiment for yourself if you are new to Forza, but I found myself personally, I like to run on street tire compound for drifting. It just works for me. But yeah, I'm also going to make the rear tire width a little bit bigger, as they are very, very thin stock. But we're going to keep our front tires exactly the same way they were. And basically for the rest of it, we're going to upgrade everything to the max. So if you are someone who is jumping into Forza for one of your first times, basically what we're tossing on all of the race stuff for is, it's all going to allow us to tune the car later on, so we can fine-tune our drifting settings, essentially. So for instance, our diff that we just tossed on, we're actually able to go into the game and tune our diff exactly the way we want it. So for me personally, I always go to 100% and lock it up completely on the front and the rear, which I'll show you guys later on. I'm still a little hesitant to toss on roll cages. I never did them in Forza Horizon 2. I just found them quite sort of useless, but I did toss them on in Forza 5, but so far in this game, I haven't really needed them. We will come back and sort of experiment with that a little bit later on, I think, once we start doing some Forza science videos. I think those should be interesting. Look out for those, by the way, in the coming weeks. I cannot wait to start producing some of those again. Anyways, we probably want to get this thing. This car is very light. It's 2,200 pounds, so we don't need too much horsepower. I'm gonna go 650 range and just go for a all-out, like, proper drift car thing. Nothing crazy, no max power builds. So we're sitting on just about 600 horsepower. That will do us just fine. Final thing I'm gonna do is just toss the flywheel on so I can rev a little bit quicker, and that'll be that. Anyways, let's go tune our car, and I will show you all of the stuff that I do personally. Again, there is no perfect way to drift. I'm sure there will be people in the comments who go, oh, you don't know how to drift because you tuned it wrong. Drifting, honestly, you could just go in and drift this car like it is. There's no real or right or wrong way to drift. Just toss on what you feel comfortable with, really. People will always tell you, do this or do that. I would just say, just experiment with things and you will come to find settings that work for you. That's what I've done with these sort of things. I've adjusted these, I've been using these similar tunes in Forza Horizon 2 and Forza 5 and Forza 4 back in the day. And I've just sort of adjusted to them. Obviously, each game is a little bit different, so you do have to make adjustments between the two games, or between all the games, but I found these settings work out for me, but seriously, I would just go in and recommend playing around with it and having some fun, trying out some things and seeing what works for you and what doesn't work for you. I will make this tune available for you guys, though, if you do want to try out my settings for yourself, but I think that is enough of that. That is all the tuning we're going to do on this guy, but I will go and upload this thing for you guys right now, and I will include the instructions for how to get this tune in the comments, or in the description down below. I'm good at YouTube. Alright, so we've done all our tuning. Let's head out and try to drift this thing. So boys, don't worry, today is the final day. You will all see Rio. After this, we will go and experiment with all of the other tracks, but for right now, we got to stick on Rio, so we're going to head over to Rio, do some drifting, and see how this car is. I haven't done too many... Oh my god, the noise. I haven't done too many of these proper drift builds in this game yet. I've done one, I believe, on the RX-7, but that was really it. Other than that, it's just been max power stuff and going crazy with tuning, like I did with that GTR and Paul Walker's Supra. Those were just ridiculous cars and just crazy things. This thing, I set it up to be sort of a basic drift car that someone who, for instance, is just starting out can go in and drive and not really have too many problems with. Oh, the noise in here. These tunnels. The tunnels in this game, when you pass under things, the sound is just simply incredible. I love it. Also, before anyone starts commenting in the comments, I'm sure they already have, about how bad my drifting is, I am far from an expert. I still have to adjust to this game. I've had this game for all of 3 days now, so I really have not been playing too much of it, but I am starting to adjust to it a little bit. I'm learning what you can do, how forgiving is the game, basically. And this game is very different to Forza Horizon in the sort of forgiveness range, I would say. As for a drift car, I'm noticing already, I have adjusted to the power levels, and it's actually pretty damn good, if you ask me. It's not too bad at all. I didn't even change the color of it. I'm looking at that now, I'm like, whoa, it's a strange color, but hey, as a drift car, it's not bad at all. This might actually be one of my most stable drift cars. Probably is my best drift car, I would say, for right now. The Supra and the GTR that I built were just too crazy. That Supra with 1,200 horsepower was just ridiculous, and it just became it was just so much work to drift around and just try to control the thing, really. This thing is sort of different. It's very easy, sort of laid-back drifting almost, where you can just sort of like lean back and just have some fun, really, and not really pay too much attention to what you're doing. Sort of, he says how easy it is to drift and goes into a wall. Oh, hey, look at that! I've knocked out a light on my car. That was one thing I spoke about in my GTR drift build, actually. I was drifting that, and I was like, I was drifting it on Spa at night, actually, and the track at Spa is just pitch black, and I was wondering, hey, can you knock out the headlights on your cars? Turns out, yes, you can. I have knocked out the front right headlight on my car. I've also knocked out the rear right brake light on my car as well. Driving in Spa or Le Mans with this thing where there's no lights, that is a death trap, asking for trouble. I tried to do it with an F1 car, if you checked out my live stream a little while ago. I tried to drive an F1 car down Spa at night. It is just pitch black down the back straight after the first couple corners. It's difficult, to say the least. This is starting to look proper drift missile-y now, with like headlights missing and the rear bumper almost coming off. I almost like it looking better like this. It looks cool. So many drift points as well. That's great. I'm really getting a hang of this car. It's a really nice car to drift. I'm really enjoying this thing. This is definitely a type of car that, if you are just jumping into Forza 6 or a Forza game for the first time, this is definitely something you guys I would recommend checking out. It's nothing too difficult to jump into right away, but will still allow you to do everything that you want. It has, I would say, the perfect amount of power and the perfect amount of camber, so you're not sliding everywhere. It's not bad, he says, and then hits the wall immediately. Anyways, guys, I think that's enough of this S13. If you guys want to see more drift builds, let me know what you guys want to see in the comments down below. I am getting a hell of a lot of requests, so it is very difficult to cover everything that everyone wants. But let me know what you guys want to see. Thumb up other people's comments as well, so I have a good idea of what you guys want to see most, and I will start doing those. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, click that subscribe button down below for more videos like this in your subscription box. I have a hell of a lot of cool stuff planned in the coming days. You guys are, I think you guys are going to enjoy it a lot. So anyways, guys, click that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.